Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 23rd to the 29th of May. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Pisces, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, Pisces, your challenge is the Page of Cups, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so your biggest challenge for this week is the fact that somebody here wants to apologize. There is some form of forgiveness. Now, if this isn't an apology, I am seeing a possible, flirting, maybe a new person that you end up meeting here. We're going to clarify the Page of Cups and see why it's your challenge for this week in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. I do feel like something here in the recent past that was very stable for you did come to an end. I do feel like the reason why something here came to an end for you was because somebody here was taking too long to take action. Could have been a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus that you were dealing with here. We're going to find out more when we clarify in a moment. In the present moment, you have the Judgment, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. I do feel like for many of you, you are realizing something big, especially because of the lunar eclipse that recently happened. This ending that's taking place for you is actually making room for something better in your life. I do feel like this ending is actually pushing you forward to become successful. Okay, so there's something here that's facilitating your success because of some sort of ending. We're going to find out more in a moment. In the near future, you have the Ace of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Two of Swords. There's going to be some sort of new beginning in the near future for you. We're going to find out what that is, but you're going to have to decide if you want to take this new direction. It's a new direction that you're going to be taking, and we're going to find out what that may be when we clarify. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups, Magician, Seven of Wands. You have the Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So what you don't see coming is the fact that for many of you, there was some sort of falling out with you and a specific person that you really love. I do feel like this could have been another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm getting Aquarius, Aries, possibly a Gemini here. Things stopped working. I'm also seeing that somebody here in the recent past may have had options, multiple options, or they may have kept their options open. What I'm seeing here now is that this person's going to come back, especially during Mercury retrograde. We still have approximately 2.5 weeks. So if you are expecting or wanting someone to come back, I do see them coming back with the Eight of Cups here in reverse. And this person is actually, whoever this person is, I feel like it's either you or your person that's going back. There's going to be a reconciliation. And the beautiful thing about this reconciliation is somebody here is no longer going to have keeping their options open. It looks like they really want to work things out with you because things stopped working. Okay, someone here has also been very egotistical. That's going to change. They're going to drop their guard, and there's going to be an opportunity to maybe talk about why there was some sort of breakup or disconnect between you and this person. So let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on. Let's clarify your challenge. So the Page of Cups is clarified by the Five of Cups. You have the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So I'm really strongly getting for many of you here, there's something here about you finding it difficult to make sense of why there was a breakup, why there was a third. Some of you were dealing with someone who left you for someone else, or it could have been the fact that there was just some sort of misunderstanding and there was a breakup. You're trying to make sense of why there was a breakup, why things stopped working. And Spirit is just saying right now that you need to allow yourself to go through this process instead of fighting it. There's something here about you fighting your emotions, or you're fighting this feeling, or you don't want to be in this feeling, but it is a process for you. And this is something that has been very challenging for you, but it's also helping you get through these emotions. These are part of your life. This is what you're supposed to experience at this time. So instead of fighting them, really analyze these emotions, because what Spirit is saying is there's something within these emotions that you can learn from. Okay, so that's your challenge. That's what I'm seeing. Let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Sun. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So in the recent past, I'm really strongly getting for many of you, you tried to work things out with this person. You really believed that by being optimistic and, you know, positive about the situation, it would work. You still remained holding on to this person. Could have been an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I'm getting a Leo here or an Aquarius. But the problem that I'm seeing here, Pisces, is this person moved really slowly in order to resolve things with you. So it really compromised the stability within the relationship in the past, and that's why things ended. Now, in the present moment, it looks like you are being called to realize something here with the Judgment, and this has a lot to do with the ending. And like I said, your challenge has a lot to do with you being in your emotions, you know, accepting some sort of ending, but there is some sort of important message here for you with the Judgment. Tell me more about the Judgment for Pisces in the present moment. So the Judgment is clarified by the Two of Swords. You have the Two of Wands and the Judgments. So it's interesting because you have the Judgment here twice. Spirit is saying in the present moment, there's a lesson to be learned about the separation that you experienced, okay, in the recent past. And for many of you, you're being called to really look within and analyze your emotions. Like I said, instead of closing yourself off to reality and to society, there's a need for you to really go within. And by doing that, that's what's going to lead you to your success. One of the things that I also mention in most of my readings is most of our inspiration, especially, you know, being a Pisces, you're going to realize that, you know, a lot of your success comes from the emotional part of your life. Okay. The emotional part of your life can be transformed from sadness into inspiration. And I feel like that's something you're being called to do with the Six of Wands and the Ten of Wands. You need to just find what inspires you to be successful, you know, and what is helping you do that is this ending. So instead of looking at this ending as a negative thing, you should look at it as a way to inspire you to achieve something great. And that could be anything. It could be music. It can be art. It could be something that you're passionate about. You need to be able to transmute the energy in the present moment. That's what you're being called to do. Okay. Now, in the near future, I do feel like you have to make some sort of decision. The decision that you have to make has a lot to do with a brand new beginning. Tell me more about this brand new opportunity, new beginning that's coming in for Pisces. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Cups. You have the High Priestess and the Moon. So for many of you in the near future, I am really strongly getting that in order for you to take advantage of a brand new opportunity, there's two things that you're being called to do in the near future. The first thing is to get in touch with your emotions. The Moon is there with the High Priestess, and you actually are the Moon, and you're very much connected to the High Priestess. Instead of being in a place of being overly emotional, not really concentrating on what it is that you want to achieve, not being aware of what it is that you want to achieve, Spirit is saying be in your emotions. How do your emotions inspire you? How do your emotions help you understand, understand, and overstand what needs to change? What are the things that you don't like? One of the reasons why you're in this place of sadness or being in your emotions and you want to release yourself from this is because a lot of you are learning how important your emotions are in the first place. Okay. And for many of you, I see you walking away from something. Instead of sitting there and accepting something that you don't like, it looks like you're walking away from it in the near future because that's what your feelings are telling you. That's what your intuition is telling you. And it's been difficult, or it will be difficult for you to make this decision. But eventually you may realize, you know what, it's time for me to disconnect from the situation and move on towards something that's bigger and better for me. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there for you. Let's get some advice. Okay, so the advice is the Devil, the Six of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. In order for you to bring your life back into balance, you need to disconnect from something here that's extremely toxic. I can't tell you what that situation is, but you know exactly what it is. There's something in your day-to-day life every day where it's like you have to force yourself to do it, or you have to push yourself to do it. And Spirit is saying you need to analyze this, especially during Mercury retrograde, and you need to recognize what elements in your life are toxic and what is it that you can do in order to release yourself from it, in order to bring yourself back into balance. Because you know what, Pisces, in order for you to give yourself completely to something, you need to be able to be in a place of balance. And if you're not in a place of balance, or you're in a place of constant toxicity, that may be something that you have to review and analyze in order to release yourself from it, okay? So this is what I have for you, Pisces. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.